But because we ain't
Peace,
ate all day.
peace. Happy Juneteenth. Welcome to the solstice, the
Hi.
eclipse. I hope y'all had a wonderful weekend celebrating and tapping into all the energy that's available. Yes, this is a walk in the park, but it's at night, and I'm with my cousin.
Yeah.
So we just gonna have a short talk with y'all right now. We got the babies with us and shit, but Tiff been having a lot on her mind that she wanted to kind of chop it up with us about. So we gonna just let her dive right into that thing and just give us a little game tonight.
Um, this whole COVID and the health issue, I really feel like it's just a health issue. I don't feel like it's no COVID thing. I mean, and with things, the way things have been closed and not being able to do our normal routines of just being able to come and go, or just having the fear still of going and wanting to do anything. It's like this fear mongering with the community it's it's got us by the balls. Like, it's so many people that I wouldn't say I am disappointed.
Okay.
Because it's like, you really believe, you sitting in front of the television and believing everything they saying to you? Like, this is not the people that I feel like we need to be. Like, we so much better than that. Um, and it's really a health issue. That's why it's affecting us the most. We definitely got to change what we eat, start cultivating and diving into agriculture.
Y'all hear these kids?
Right.
Come here, y'all.
He's talking about my ears a little.
You see? It's real though. We got the babies in the park with us today. I bet you they won't come into the camera.
No, they won't.
So you talking about COVID, like as it relates to
The the health issues that it's in, that is
You is
impeding on
lying.
our communities. It's because of how we eat. And I'm not gonna say I eat the greatest, but I'm definitely conscious of what I put in my body. Like, I make it a clean effort, and I make sure that I buy black to do it. And that's just what we need to do as a community. Start thinking more agriculturally, because that's what we are as a people. We taught these people how to farm and care for the land, about eating good, eating healthy, eating more natural. That's what we taught them. All they knew how to do was eat meat. I gotta eat meat every day. We don't have to eat none of this processed crap either. I really feel like that's the worst. That's what's taking us, and like food, fast food restaurants, always in our neighborhoods. Never a grocery store or a farmer's market. You always got to drive at least 10 to 15, 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
for
to
a
get
viable food source.
Right,
Yeah.
to get some freaking vegetables and shit. And then the fact that there is a grocery store, the vegetable section is always abundant. Get away from that shit. That's the place. That's the part that need to be abandoned. And it's crazy though, because where I live, that is what was depleting for the longest. Like, but everything was gone. Like, fruits, vegetables, potatoes, and meat. But every
Okay.
time I go in Walmart, literally all the vegetables are there. Go to the meat section. That bitch dead.
And the frozen food aisle.
Yes. Oh God. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I was having abundance amount of frozen vegetables. I mean, frozen fruit for my smoothies. At this point, now when we go to the grocery store, when I go to the grocery store now, I can't never find no frozen fruit. For the longest, I was able to go in and just get what I want. So that's a good thing. And I feel like it's mostly our people doing it. Like, people done bought Vitamixes. I'm running into so many people that are making smoothies, but still, it's about what you put in that smoothie. It can't just be fruit. Put some spirulina in there, some moringa, some maca root, some sea moss, gel or dry.
Right.
Like, however you want to put it in there. But put something else in that smoothie that you know you ain't gonna consciously eat throughout the day, but also still be conscious of that at the same time. You know, because what you put into your body is how your body is gonna react. If you putting garbage in your body, that's how your body gonna treat you. That's that same energy to me. That's the same energy you gonna bring. You constantly eating stressed out animals that are being eaten under duress, and you taking that into your body. You eating their duress. That's why you lashing out with like it's a lot of emotional issues or psychological issues in the black community because of look at what we eat. We eating stressed out animals, so we stressed out too.
Right.
Y'all want to go get that cheap ground beef that's at Aldi's and Save-A-Lot, not to say anything's bad about, you know, what they serving. Just don't have to eat meat all the freaking time. There are so many different vegetable alternatives. Like people want to down, oh, you vegan? Well, why you want to get something vegan and like vegan chicken or vegan barbecue chicken or vegan bacon? Why, if you vegan, why you gotta name it something that, because I can.
Right.
Because I can.
And you know, a lot
And
of
you can get
that, it's okay to have to transition.
Hell yeah.
I'm one of those kind of vegetarians because I'm off and on carnivore, off and on vegetarian.
Right.
But when I'm getting off of meat and changing my diet to something more holistic,
Right.
I do use transitional products sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's better than actually eating the meat.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
like,
So and you got to meet yourself where you are. So, you know, them type of arguments I don't even listen to because you have to meet yourself where you are. And if you have to use the transitional meats, that's fine until you can actually cross all the way over.
Absolutely.
But you're right, though. What we eat does affect our mental, our spiritual, our intellectual, and our collective health, period.
And then with that being said, like eating a lot of meat and taking in a lot of fluoridic water, it calcifies the pineal gland. And that's like the main connection to your spiritual connection. If your pineal gland is calcified, you can't make that connection. It's so much cognitive dissonance going on in our community. Nobody wants to hear the truth unless it comes from a certain person, or if it goes against what we've been, and I hate to say bred, but what we've been, you know, brought up to believe and bred to understand as being the way, spiritually, it just physically, like, it's flawed. If we can't see that at this point, because it really starts within you, fireworks. It really starts within you to actually connect spiritually by changing what you bring in, changing what you put out. You can't wake up in the morning with an attitude, eat some bacon and eggs, still have a bad attitude about an argument you might have had. Like you just gonna continue to put that energy out there. I feel like spiritually we definitely are closed off people because we praying to a God that I'm not gonna say he don't exist, but it's definitely not for us.